I'm stuck in traffic, so I thought I would start doing this now. um, I have been having conversations with my female friends, and they're a variety of ages. Some are in their 30s, some are in their 20s, some are in their 50s, some are in their 70s. And a lot has changed, especially since we're in a pandemic right now. Um, and some of this is about relationships. It seems like men think that every woman is out like to find that perfect romantic relationship. And some women are, most definitely. But the women I'm talking to, um, uh, they're pretty okay where they are if it's a open relationship or friends with benefits situation. Because maybe, and maybe it's because I'm a little bit older, so I'm 55. So at my age, I've been married before. I have I have one natural child, one adopted. And, I've kind of been there and done that. And I'm not looking for someone to provide me with a now and a future. My now and my future is all about me. I make sure that anything that I'm doing provides for my best interest right now. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he's a gentleman. He's my age, and he's decent looking, and he can't find a woman, and he has all the things. He has the house to provide, and the cars, and he's got money, and he just doesn't understand. But he's also super desperate. Like, you know, guys, they always want to have sex right away, and to a woman, that comes off as desperate. Like, really, dude, you haven't had sex in that long that you just can't wait, and it's a turn off. So guys, like, even if you haven't had sex in a long time, like, you might want to just put that in your pocket for a little bit, because it really doesn't do anything for most women. Anyway, so I always thought of myself as a monogamous person, and uh, the guys I was with wanted to be polyamorous, and I was like, no, I don't want to sleep with a guy who's sticking his dick in multiple women. It just wasn't working for me. And then I go to find that, like, multiple women or multiple men, it's hard to maintain like many relationships. And so what happens is you start narrowing things down of who you want to spend your time with. And I find myself to be more polyamorous than monogamous, and my current friend with benefits more monogamous than polyamorous. Isn't that strange? Uh, and it works because I'm at an age now where I want my privacy. I want to do things for me. I don't necessarily want to do things that, like, I don't want to take care of anybody. I did the kids, I did the pets, I did all the things. I was a nurse, and now I'm a massage therapist. I take care of other people. I don't want to take care of somebody 24/7. No, unless it's me, you know? I know that sounds terribly narcissistic, and I don't think it is, just taking care of me first. And I've gotten to a point where I really cherish and enjoy my time with other people. I just appreciate them for who they are and what they are willing to give to me and what I can give back to them without necessarily having any expectations for anything else or putting a label on it. Anyway, so that's my current take on dating during a pandemic, and really appreciating the people that are around me. It has kind of broadened my horizons by narrowing them. And so check this out, I'm stuck in standstill traffic. Nobody is going anywhere, and I'm really not that far from where I need to be. Hopefully I held that camera correctly, but I do need to get to work, so I'm hoping it does pick up a little bit. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that I am planning a trip. Actually, the trip is planned. I'm going to Utah with a friend, and we'll be camping. We were originally planning to camp at Dead Horse Point, but let me tell you, campsites are filled. And now, mind you, they just opened. Like, actually, no, they're not open yet. They don't open until March 1st. And they are packed for the season. So if you're planning on camping, you better book your space now. So we ended up a little further towards the Utah-Colorado border than we wanted to be, but it's still a lovely camping area. And we're camping for 2 weeks, so we're just going to have a blast. And we are going to document our trip because there are a lot of women out there, especially women our age, because I'm in my 50s and she's in her 60s, who think that they can't do it by themselves. Well, let me tell you, you can, okay? So just for an example, okay, I have a RAV4, and here's what my back looks like. Now the seats go down, it becomes flat, but it isn't even. And I wanted to put a mattress back there, but I wanted to sleep comfortably. And I was asking all these guys, like, how do I put a bed in? And I wanted it raised, and they were giving me all these crazy answers, all these things I needed to do. I had to pull out my back seats and I had to do all these things, and I was like freaking out. I needed equipment. I would have to drill into my vehicle. I mean, on and on and on. And I was just looking at it thinking, what else can I do? Well, it turns out 6 milk crates later, okay, so if I put 3 milk crates one way and if I turn them the other way, it's exactly the same height difference between front and back. And then I just put wood over it and bungee cord them together, put a piece of foam over it, boom, I'm done. I can store everything underneath. And when I'm not using it, I can stick it in my storage unit and it's good to go. I can even take it out of my vehicle and put it in a tent and then flip the seats back up and use it while I'm driving around. It was that easy, ladies. Okay, so don't let, sometimes you YouTube things and it's really complicated on how to do it. And you're like, oh my God, I don't have a saw, I don't have a drill, how am I supposed to do all these things? Don't freak out when people start, when dudes start mansplaining things on how it must be done. None of that is true. So on this trip, we are going to walk you through the trip. We're going to take you on the trip with us so you can see the ins and outs of the daily things and how we do things, so that when you do your trip, you're not afraid. There's no fear. Now, we do have AAA, just so you know, and we will be having cell phones with us, and Wi-Fi, and we have access to electricity and running water and hot showers because we're not that primitive. And but yeah, we'll keep you in the loop on what's going on. Gypsy's on the go. Gypsies forever. And anyway, so hopefully this traffic starts to move or I'm going to be late for work. Anyway, so I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and please look forward to other videos because there's going to be more. All right? Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.